Well, I guess we're ready. I'm very overwhelmed with our filled up hallway. I can't imagine what we'd be doing in the classroom, but I want to make sure you all get a chance to come through the classroom and have us tell you all about it. But I know you guys are on your lunch hour, so I'll try to be quick. I'm just overwhelmed by our community of Thompson and
rock and roll.
the employers in Thompson, the service providers in Thompson, just everybody in our community. We come together, we take care of our own, and that's proven in this program. And I'm so thankful to all of you. So we thought that we should hand out some awards today. Okay.
Hi, Donnie.
So, one special award that I want to give out, I don't know if anybody was able to come, but I do want to talk about the Thompson Community Foundation. We recently moved from a very, very small room back in our SMD office into a much larger space. It's not super large, but it's much better than what we had. And we couldn't have done it without them. They gave us a significant grant that enabled us to buy new equipment for the classroom, a smart board, a front row to go, which is like an amplifier used for people who are hard of hearing, so that they can, understand the classes better. So if anybody's from the Thompson Community Foundation is here, I don't know, but I got a certificate for them. So we'll get that to the mic.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so I'm just going to try and be quick, but wanted to tell you a little bit about what we do here. I think you guys all know, but in case there's anybody who's just come to the open house and they don't really know what we do, TSUP, or the Thompson Supported Employment Program, is part of the Society for Manitobans with Disabilities Northern Regional Office. And we've been running a supported employment program here for 26 years in Thompson. So we've got a number of new and innovative programs that we started. And one of them being, we recently, 2 years ago, we started working in the school district of Mystery Lake. We noticed some gaps in our community. We were getting referrals from the Justice Program, young adults who may have gone through school, may have been in an adapted program, but there wasn't really no transition from school to work. And we saw those gaps, those young people coming back to us through the justice system and looking to get into the workforce and having a lot of barriers in front of them. So we proposed to them that we partner together for a program that could happen when they're still in high school, they get a chance to work and move into the workplace. So we're really pleased. We're going to be continuing to work with them for a third year, and that's called our Pathways program. So they come in the mornings a few days a week, and we provide pre-employment skills training to them. Then they move into unpaid work experiences in the community and get an idea of what they might like to do for a job, and get some ideas and try a couple jobs out. They're able to do up a resume with jobs on it and references. And we also were able to access some funding this year for wage subsidies for some of the students, so they could actually move into a wage subsidy training on the job and move directly from school to work. No gaps. So we're really happy about that. So that's one of our programs. The other one is our adult program for people from the community with barriers to employment. They may have disabilities or other barriers, coming in for our 12-week pre-employment skills training, which follows with a 12-week work experience at various employers, with the goal being at the end, permanent employment. And so we've got quite a few people who have found employment in our community. So thank you all very much. I'm going to start handing out some of the awards now. Yeah. Well, one other thing I wanted to mention, I want to recognize our referral sources. So we get referrals from so many great places and people. So we get referrals from the Justice, Community and Youth Justice. We get referrals from Community Mental Health, Community Living Disability Services. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but you'll find out when I give out their certificates. So I'm going to do that now. So they might not all be here, but I'll call them out anyway, so you know who they are. So I have a certificate for Grace Data from the NRHA Acquired Brain Injury Unit. I don't know if she could come today. And Shauna Kirby McDougall from Community Living Disability Services, but I know somebody who gave this to her. So, and Darian Lavely from the Department of Families, Community Living Disability Services. Emmanuel, come on up and get your So Emmanuel also works with Community Living Disability Services. And thank you so much, Emmanuel. We appreciate it.
That's right. Tyler, she waved. Okay.
Alison Coles from Manitoba Community Youth Correctional Services. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the partnership.
Oh, we enjoy having it. Okay. And Regina Newman-Thorne from NRHA Community Mental Health. You're next, Elsie Jack. Thank you so much for everything. I got my hand.
Well. And one for me too. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, and thank you.
And Kristen Wickdahl, manager of the Northern Spirit Manor at the Northern Regional. Okay.
I think Sean does, yeah, for the NHR.
Congratulations. I shook your hand.
Yeah, thank you. There's probably a couple more.
Yeah.
They're different departments, yeah, okay.
So next on my list, when I talked about those students that, from the high school and their unpaid work experiences, some of the people are going to hand these out too, offered those to them, as well as to some of our, our adults in our adult class as well. And that's where we're actually assessing people's, are they work ready yet? Are they job ready, or are there some things they still need to work at? So these businesses help us gauge that, and they work together with us on an assessment on, what things are they excelling at, what areas maybe they need to do a little bit of work on, maybe we need to study up a little more on. So we really, really appreciate that help. So Shannon Rothlander from Best Western Hotel.
No, it's not there.
And the Boreal Discovery Center, I think Penny Byer. Do we have?
He went around the corner.
So Keith McDonald and Barb Carlson are here.
Thanks, Keith. Thank you guys for everything. We really appreciate
The
it.
work experience actually starts yesterday? No, today. Today's what, tomorrow? See, I don't even know. Bad on me.
Okay.
So thank you. Look forward to that.
And did you want to have something?
No, go ahead. I
Okay.
just want to put my
Okay.
2 cents in.
I'm hogging it. I'm sorry. I've got on a go here. So Andre Pruill from AMP Industries.
He's a newer one too this past spring for the students.
And Holly Wilcox from Anything Grows.
She took on a work experience last spring as well. High school student.
Pat Swain from Days Inn and Suites.
No, that's another one that we did on housekeeping.
And Sarah Pinn, the manager for support services at their NRHA. Okay.
Well, that one was for the housekeeping.
Thank her so much.
Housekeeping, I
Really
think.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Anne Ryan Daw worked very closely together with us at the YWCA. She's a residence manager, and she's just done, helped us with so many young people moving into the unpaid work experiences. And Kim Hicks is here with her. And Kim and Anne, could you come up?
Kim, to you too, because you've got your doors wide open every time we
Okay.
come.
Okay.
You always
Thank
say
you,
yes,
Anne.
and you
Really
never
appreciate
say
it.
no to
Okay.
us. So we appreciate, and thank you very much to having your doors wide open for all those many different positions that you have within your establishment. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Anne.
Brianne DiVirgilio from Salon Italia.
Oh, did she come? No. Get a student in there wanting to know if she wanted to be a hairdresser.
And Thompson Children's World Daycare. Is
Dana.
Is Dana here?
Oh, she must have forgotten.
All those kids must have been hungry at lunch.
Yeah, maybe she was short-staffed. She's short-staffed. They've got a couple different positions in there, not just on with the daycare ECEs. They also have a kitchen prep, lunch, blah, blah, blah thing. They didn't want to be on the floor, so that was another position that could have been carved for a person. All right, carry on.
And the Thompson Humane Society.
Oh, what a
Anybody here
great
from the Humane
place.
Society?
Sort of.
Last but not least is Lynn Taylor, the publisher from Thompson
Yes.
Citizen. Lynn's been working with us for quite a few
Quite a
years.
few years,
And we've had
yes.
many, many people go through their program. And
For different-
really appreciate
For different, they're again for different positions. Some come with designing, very architectural people. So you know, you never know. They don't consider that, oh, because I'm real good at arts, I want to do this, or designs. They don't realize the connection, right? Oh, I don't want to write stories. Well, it's not about stories. It's about a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
A
The
lot.
grunge work, too.
Yeah, everything, a lot more. Even just how the paper is delivered. That's a big thing too, right? So yeah, it's a great place to be in, and give the students and our clients, our participants, sorry, an opportunity to try different things within the paper there again.
Well, we
Thank you.
enjoy it too. We get experience from everybody who comes
Fair
by.
enough, yeah,
we do.
yeah. So it's a
Great.
two-way working thing, and that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks, Lynn. Okay, Natalie, I'll let you do the employer.
That was the employer words.
The paid employee? Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I'm
All right, that
yeah.
must be them.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I get to speak. How cool. I normally don't like to speak. Ha 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 ha! All right, everybody. On my good days, I'll speak, and I won't even let you speak a word. So today's the day of a good day for me. So, like I said, all of yous, when I first started here, I think we had maybe 5 partners, employers. So now we've been able to grow to 25, and I'm very proud of that fact, and I'm very proud of all of yous for hanging in there with me on the journeys that we also take with our participants, because it can be a roller coaster with them. Some of yous know that it can be that ride, but I think with all of us on board together, it's a supportive team for one person. I've always said it takes a community to build, right? It doesn't take one person, because sometimes we need that extra help from someone else, whether it's parenting a dog's child or whether it's helping someone within the employment world. Some of it to us is very basic, one-on-one, it never changes. But if you don't know, then it's new, right? So anyways, that's my little tidbit. Colin Rustin, is he here? I don't think he came today. He takes anyone that we call for a paid wage subsidy. He won't ask any questions. He just says, okay, fair enough. And we call back. We don't even have to call back, because he won't let us talk to the participants, because the participants are never to be found, because they're all the way at Setting Lake. And I haven't got permission to go that far yet. So
they're busy,
and
they're
they're
working.
very busy, so that's a good thing. If he's out in the field in someone's home, that's all I need to know. I don't even talk to the participant then. Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes I'll only talk to the participant and not to the employer. You guys probably know that. So that's for Colin. Colin's not here. I'll have to get Lee for the Riverview. We could talk about lots about Lee. Lee has been there since day one and has always been there and takes on more of our students. And I don't know if you guys know, but we had Christopher in the wheelchair. I think we can talk about it because it's public and we've all gone to the public place. And we might have all seen Christopher there in a wheelchair. And I think it worked well. I think it worked great. We had to do some modifications, a few other little things. Those are the little bumps and errors that we, not errors, but little bumps that we overcome and make it possible for the client and others to see. He was one of, since I started working, he's one of the person that's been out in the public view for everyone to see as a disability within a chair, because we can all relate to that quicker than the one that we can't see, right? So we'll just leave it at that. The next one, Billy Joe Thompson. Yeah, at the recycling center. She always has her open doors too. Sure, Natalie? She always says sure. She always says sure. Whoever we bring her way. And a lot of times we just don't shove anyone wherever. I don't like doing that because it doesn't work well. Hey, Tyler? We have to put them based on their interest at least. And we all change our mind. Maybe we don't want to be there, right? Okay. So we work it that way. Donna Wilson is another one who has an open door. She has a couple of different positions, and we actually have a young girl that we did invite as well to give an award to as a recipient, but she didn't come today. That's okay. She's
busy working.
That's why. So she is working it, and we were lucky enough that we were able to go on the job site to see if she was work ready or what she can and cannot do. Having said that, she never worked before anywhere other than there, and we gave her a chance, and we found out that she wasn't really capable of the speed that needed in order to do the original position that we originally applied for. Having said that, when we were there, we realized that there was other tasks that she could do and have tied up for the other ones that needed to do their job. So it's worked out very, very
Yeah, we
well.
created
And
a
yeah,
position.
she carved
That's
her
what you call
position.
job carving. They call
Yeah.
it carved a job.
Yeah, and she took over all the other little tasks, I guess, I'll call them little. You know, the gym, the laundry, the stairwells, the vacuum cleaning, those kind of things, the bathrooms. So she had, you know, we say some people aren't able to run, like have what some of us have. They're just the way they are, and that's it.
She's very happy.
And she's very happy. Donna's happy, the establishment is happy, the coworkers are know how to work with her, and she knows how to work with them. And their parents are doing we're very happy. And I know that she just lost her grandmother,
Yeah.
who this past winter,
She found that out at our Christmas party.
who is very proud of her.
Yeah.
Because she's able to work, and someone has her. I'm sorry. Because I know this girl since she was born. I've known her mother. And I know what the grandmother's thoughts would have been. Who's going to help her? Who's going to help her find a job that she's going to be able to, and who's going to keep her? And to keep, So I thank you, Donna, for seeing the big picture, and just thank you. I wasn't going to cry, Donna. All right,
Thank you
that's
very
it for
much.
me.
Okay, we just have a couple more, and then we'll be done. And then you can all come in and check out the classroom. So we're lucky from time to time to have some. Did you want to talk about it? You want to talk? Okay. We often ask different organizations maybe come in and talk about what they do. Oh, and now it's just letting me know we left one on the table. Brandon Farrell from Thompson Safeway. Come on up. Sorry about that. I know I started.
I'm just going to share a little story about what Brandon told me
You got a
about.
story?
We have a high school student participated there, and apparently he ended up being more popular than the old manager himself there. So we thank you very much
me a
for
run for
that.
my money.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. Yeah, and it was a pleasure. So thank
Yeah,
you very
glad we
much
could
for
help.
that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he complained about that. Oh, he gets more comments and more talking to than I do. Oh, sorry about that, Brandon. That's good to hear, though.
From time to time, we have speakers come in and talk to our classes to motivate them and let them know what's out there for them in the community. So we got a special word for Stephanie Third from the Mood Disorders Association of Manitoba. She came in and just did an awesome presentation and really engaged the students and participants. So where are you, Stephanie?
We're here.
Oh,
Hey,
you are.
Stephanie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay. Tyler, if you wouldn't mind, do you want to put that? I know
No,
you're
you're
shy.
not.
Okay, well, we won't force you, but.
Next time you're being
we-
forced.
We recently had a class that's just finished up. We've got some people out in employment now, and they weren't all able to come today because, they're working. Okay. But Jeremy Blacksmith was able to come and be here today. Jeremy, I got your certificate.
Come, Jeremy, please.
If you want to come out. Yeah.
Come.
And you know what, I gotta say, Jeremy has worked so hard, he's been so dedicated to learning employment skills and being able to get out there and into the workforce.
And he's
He
always
helps
been the biggest help around the classroom.
Puts desks together,
Yeah,
he
he's
moves
always
stuff
here,
around.
always looking for
and
jobs.
He
always
reminds
trying
us
his best.
stuff that we have to do. You said, okay. Okay.
You might have to come back again, Jeremy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jeremy.
I'll keep him around,
Okay.
actually.
We also have a few more special awards, a few people that we want to recognize. He wasn't able to be with us today, but Burnell McDonald, we will be giving this to him for his leadership and dedication to the TSEP pre-employment program and work experience. And he's a young man who's now working as a security guard. He went for security guard training and then was hired on as a security guard in the community. And he's just done an awesome job.
It's been there almost a year, right?
Yeah.
Almost a year, yeah.
And Kyle Early. Now,
Hey,
Kyle.
Kyle, woohoo.
I've got a little story about Kyle. Kyle.
Did you get your certificate?
Kyle was in the Pathways program, and he came here with the
Didn't
school.
get one.
And he was one of those students that was fortunate to go into a wage subsidy training on the job. And our hero, Danny Morris.
He didn't get one.
He didn't get one.
I didn't get a
I
certificate.
know I
and
did
he's
that
not-
up for Danny. I'll have to find it for you, Dan. Danny,
She
come
did the
on up.
certificates. Got a problem with them?
You wanna come up?
You can let me know and I'll deal with her.
Yeah, we'll get it to you. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, Danny offered you wage subsidy and take Kyle on at the body shop, Mr. Lake Auto Body. And so Kyle did some training through the school year, and he moved from high school straight into employment. And we really appreciate your partnership, Danny. And
Sorry about
you
that.
see the ability in people. And Kyle, you know,
Way to
we're
go,
giving you a
Kyle.
special award because of how hard you worked and getting yourself into a wage subsidy and training on the job and doing such a great job over there.
You should be very proud of
Really
yourself,
proud of
Kyle.
you. Really, really proud.
Watch you grown from a young man to a young man. Well, I didn't want to say a young boy.
And Jeremy, you got to come back.
Jeremy, you got another one.
Okay.
What's this one for?
Uh,
For helping out.
yeah.
Oh, his dedication, because he puts
Yeah.
anything together that I ask him.
It's one
And it
for
actually
your
holds.
dedication. You know, you're here every day. You never miss the class. You're always willing. You're asking what you can do to help. If they need help with anything, you're helping out in the classroom. You know, we're just so proud of you and how far you've come and all those skills you've learned.
Yeah, his computer
Champion of
skills.
diversity awards.
His computer skills. For not knowing how to turn it on to.
And
Telling
so the
me
very
that
last one, there's a special lady here with us today who's come back to see us today. And her name is Thea McCallum. And
Very
Thea came
surprised.
through our program. And she's out in the workforce, gainfully employed. She was a leader in the classroom. And we just
She
wanna
helped me out
recognize
too. Dogs, and thank you, Thea, for all your patience in helping me. I've got anxieties with dogs. There'd be a time where I couldn't stand or be near a dog. I'd be terrified, just trembling. I wouldn't be able to talk. So I've been, yes, it's true. I just went in the room with her and I'm okay. I'm okay, and it's because we actually had a Humane Society work experience last year. And right away, well, I'll go with you, for you instead. You know. No, we all know about my disability in the dog, because I was bit by in the face, so it's a flashback that I get, and I know that the dog is not gonna hurt me, because he's got white feet, he's black. I'm self-talking myself, right? So thank you very much. I'm not trembling, I can be in the same area with the dog now, and it's all because of you. Thank you.
Glad I could help.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys all for coming.
Did we miss anybody?
I didn't introduce Kim. Kim's our administrative assistant. Tyler, you want to come out and say hello?
Say hi, Tyler. Come on, put you on the spot now, and you have to, you're
Yeah.
being forced.
No, you're not. Tyler, our employment development specialist. She's the one who talks to the employers and gets these things all happening. And you've done a great job. I'm really proud of Tyler and Natalie and Kim and our whole team here at SMD.
I'm usually pretty talkative, but if anybody saw me at the chamber that one try and talk, my voice cracks and I get all nervous. So.
She's still getting
I'm
used
just
to
being,
it, yeah.
just being quiet over here.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're so happy that you could all come out, and we want to continue working with you. You know, get the word out there if you've got friends, you know, other employers, or employers.
You never know.
Let them know what the experience was like for you. Because I think more and more now, you know, people are starting to realize that we all have ability, and everybody has the ability to work and be out in our community, and our community needs to be representative of that, right? So thank you for all you do. We just appreciate it so much.
Awesome.
Keep lots of food.
Thank you, everyone, for coming, and thank you for having open doors.